Hello everyone and welcome back to Resident 4. This is the Irish Android here. In the last episode we got to see Namatame's story behind what's going on, and we discovered he's not the killer. So we're going to investigate. So we are going to talk to everyone in town. What's going on with my screen? So we're going to talk to every person in town. So let's try the department store. Let's try the food planes. That guy doesn't have anything for me. Nothing here. Oh god, I'm tired. Okay. I've talked to everyone I could. I might talk to kids. Maybe I should ask around in school as well. And ask in the shops and stuff. Look around here, see if there's anyone that's to talk to in here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the school now and ask around in the school. I don't know where to go to ask questions. I think I've got everything, so we should meet up at Genus, or... I don't know what to do. So by friend, she means the girl here. This space is starting to annoy me.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I... But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Oh, now that our tummies... Let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. There really was no new info.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee.
Do you have anything, Naoto?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria. The killer must have a connection, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
I think I know who it is as well. Oh god, I could tickle my throat.
It's snowing. No one.
Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it. What's the matter?
So, let's name the killer. It's Adachi. Now, if you think about it, he is a police officer. He can go interview the suspects, and then if there's TV involved, he'd be able to chuck them in. Why is my screen keep going away? Not to mention he can hide evidence, and he's been helping us every now and again.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Bless you.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down and...
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What?
And there
Was
we
he
have
at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Miss...
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do...
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body. On numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time. It's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something...
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot. In all sorts. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up. Was that all the throw?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Then, is it really Adachi's?
It's him, alright. So let's go catch him.
This is Naoto Shirogane. Huh? The transport? Right.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare. We must head there at...
So we caught Adachi in the act.
What are you guys doing here?
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Speak of the devil.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still
Is this more of your... He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business. Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san.
Look, he's trying to dig
Your
himself
current
out of a
assignment,
hole.
Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
The time the announcer... I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw... That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that... Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was... Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before, I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident, and in response your words were, "Wow." Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Adachi!
And now we found him. He's gone through the TV.
What the? Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward.
He's still here? But we look.
That
Dojima, for heaven's sake, what are we going to do with...
sorry.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
You're right. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him.
We will find Adachi. But, yeah. We now know who the killer is, and we know where he's
He
hiding.
hasn't left this ward yet?
Yeah. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through...
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right.
Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse, like always.
Alright. So we found the killer. Right, well, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. In the next one, we're gonna start off the final dungeon. So I'll see you all then. Cheerio.